Alright, good evening. It's July the 20th, Saturday. This is my third day after surgery. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up on how the day went. The day was a little rough. It wasn't that bad, that good. Didn't sleep any last night. I asked for some medicine to help me rest, and she gave me some Ambien about midnight, and that really didn't do nothing to me. I kind of struggled, tossed and turned all night, and just didn't really get no rest. I really hadn't got any rest at all since I've gotten here, but I guess that's to be expected considering what I've gone through. As far as this morning, I woke up and got me some breakfast, and had a solid breakfast. It was eggs and bacon and just coffee, good breakfast. The doctors come around this morning and told me that everything was looking good, that I really needed to have a bowel movement before I left, and they were really working hard on that. They gave me a lot of laxative and a lot of ways to get me loosened up in there, because I think what they say is anytime your body's asleep during surgery, or you're asleep, your body's asleep, so everything kind of shuts down, and it just takes a little while for it to kick in. But I did have a bowel movement today, and it was a good one. Didn't have to strain or use any back muscles. I guess the medicine, the laxatives worked. The physical therapist come around early this morning and really didn't do anything but go down to the physical therapist room, and we just went and got in like a simulated car, and to see if I could, sit down into the car. We walked up some stairs, walked down some stairs, and did some walking today. The physical therapist was very happy with my walking. Once I get off the side of the bed and get up and get moving, my muscles eventually loosen up, and I can create a faster stride, and it's not as painful. But definitely you need somebody with you when you're walking, because I still feel like even with the brace I'm unstable. So try to have somebody there to hold your hand, or just somebody to be a support system to you, just to kind of make sure you don't fall, or if you need somebody to catch you, you will. But just need to be real careful with that. And I am still sore. I'm really tight around the incision area. They come in today and remove the drain, the incision drain, and that was terrible. I think that was worse than having the catheter removed, which I thought would be bad, but it really wasn't compared to the drain. But the drain, I guess, did its job, and it wasn't draining that much anymore, and it was just old blood, I guess. But she come in and they unbandaged me. I had a lot of tape on the bandage. That was pretty intense there, her taking the bandage off with all the tape. And I asked my wife to take a picture of the incision area, and I think she counted 28 staples. It looks like I got a zipper down my back, like you just unzip me or something. But I got a little spot where they pulled the drain out, and that was hard. It's bearable, it's tolerable, but it's very hard. So if you can get a little dose of pain medication before you have that done, that'll be great. Looking at going home tomorrow. Doctor says that once I had a bowel movement, I can go. So I had that today, and the physical therapist is very happy with my walking. So that's a good thing there. So it looks like tomorrow I'm going home. But I will say this: just try to make sure when you are in the bed in the hospital that you are moving around, and then you're changing positions, because your body does your muscles are so tight, they do get adjusted, and as long as you're turning every couple hours, you ought to be good. Had a lot of company today. A lot of friends from out of town came and saw me. It's really good to have friends to come and see you. I'd like to give a shout out to a friend of mine I work with. It was a little surprise. He came up there and saw me today. Saw some my father and a couple of our friends that we hang out with. So it's always good to have a good support system to help you. And everybody's just been so great with this surgery. I'm looking forward to going home and being in my own bed and just hanging around the house. And a lot of people talked about bringing us food to help Julia not to worry about cooking. So I'm sure the next week's going to be pretty exciting. But I just want to give everybody a heads up. I'm still in pain, but I'm a lot better than I was. But I'm still hurting. But my wife wanted me to let anybody know that when I was coming out of the surgery and out of recovery and into the room, I was given a morphine pump, and of course I was in pain, and really through pain throughout the rest of the day and into the night. And with the morphine, I guess it kind of alters your attitude and makes you say things you don't mean, and probably things you regret. But I think it's just the medicine talking, plus you're in pain, so I think I said some snappy things to my wife and to the nurses. So I apologize to you. Wasn't me, of course. That was just the medicine. So just a little heads up, if you have to have surgery and they give you morphine, chances are the medicine might make you a little snappy. But of course you are in a lot of pain, so I guess that's to be expected. So we just got finished from a little walked a little bit further tonight than we did, and it felt good. And I went ahead and used the bathroom before I went to bed, so I don't have to worry about it anymore tonight. So I guess I'm going to try to get some rest. Like I said, I haven't had any rest since I got here. But I'm going to try to see if I can get some better rest tonight. And get up in the morning. I guess we're going to get ready to go home. The back brace, it's very important you use your back brace anytime you get out of bed, anytime you're walking. They told me I should always have my back brace on unless I'm in the bed. And I don't like it. It's bulky, and it's pressed up against your incision, so when you're walking it feels like somebody's just putting a fist in your incision, but it's just a brace trying to protect you from bending over and twisting and lifting anything. So that's what you need to. That's one thing you're going to hear a lot of is the BLT, the no bending, no lifting, no twisting. So, but I've talked to a lot of people, and like I said in other videos, the first week's probably going to be tough. But like I said, I am doing good so far. I guess to be expected. And I've taken a lot of pain medication today, or attempted to, and it doesn't do anything. But I think the reason why I'm not in so much pain, I think what it is just the soreness around the incision area. It's really tight, and God only knows what they did in that operating room with me. I don't know how they had to take me off the bed and put me on the operating table, and I don't know if they had to move me around. I don't know, but whatever they did, man, I am sore all over my back. So just be prepared for the soreness. I think that is my major complaint right now, is just the soreness, and the stiffness, and the tight muscles. So the muscle relaxers are really working, and they're helping me relax a little bit. So try to make sure you stay on top of that. And I think everything will be okay. But I'll give you guys an update when I get home, and let you know how tomorrow goes. But they're still coming in about every 6 hours and checking my blood pressure and my temperature, and they're asking me as far as my pain level and how everything's going, and everything seems to be going great. So anyway, just want to let you guys know how it's going, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.